I'm Khalil Buntuyan. I'm a finance student. I'm also a current restaurant owner. Actually, feeling ko hindi ko kailangan si Lord eh. During my childhood, I felt na medyo magulo na talaga yung family ko since college students pa yung mom tsaka dad ko. They weren't ready kung ano yung life noon back then. Around grade 2 ako, dito na nagkakaroon ako ng clear memory na hindi na talaga maganda yung family dynamics within my mom and my dad. So, my mom during that time, she made a hard decision to send me to Cebu. So, I got introduced to Tito. I was welcomed with love, compassion, na parang hindi ko, like I said earlier, hindi ko talaga naramdaman I wasn't part of the family. Kasi we would sit on a table, tapos Tito would open a book. So ako wala akong background sa Bible, wala akong background ano ba yung Christianity, ano ba si Jesus.
Khalil is a very interesting nephew of ours, and the point where I need to introduce Jesus as his Lord and Savior is one of my primary goal when I accepted him as my son. Simple lang ginawa ko noong una eh. Pinakilala ko sa kanya with my actions. Pinakilala ko sa kanya with my relationship with my wife. Pinakilala ko sa kanya with my relationship with all the people that we meet. Particularly, ang nakikita niya lagi is our church. And little by little, I believe, I have given Khalil the road, the path, and that goal that through Jesus Christ, He could do much. And without Him, we can do nothing.
And doon, na-plant talaga yung seed sa akin. I was introduced to the community. So during this time naman, I'm gonna go back to Manila to reunite with my mom. So titira na ako sa kanya with my stepdad that time. So ganun pa din yung family dynamics. Sila Tito, sila Colonel, bumalik na rin sila dito sa Manila. So technically, we were still together every Saturdays and Sundays. But the true test of faith happened when I was given independence. So yung lola ko, bumili siya ng condo unit sa may QC. So sabi ng mom ko, you can live alone. Discipline ka na, okay na. But the concept during that time sa akin was the freedom. Sabi ko, kaya kong gawin lahat. But it turned downward. I was introduced to a lot of partying. Pero behind the curtains, it was really a lot of darkness.
Naintindihan namin na lumalang na rin yung pakikipag-interact niya sa akin. Good thing that my wife is someone who can hear from the Lord through dreams, visions, and has messages directing us to always pray for Him.
Then doon nag-hit. Sabi ko, Lord, I'm tired of this. So I got introduced to business. I thought business was the answer for everything. I surpassed the vices. Pero sa sobrang shallow ng relationship ko nun kay Lord, sobrang dali ko mag-give in sa temptation. But Tito Richard, who stood like a father, he really see through me. Nakita niya yung emptiness ko inside.
Kung saan kami na destino, it is our priority to look for a church.
Sabi nila, Teka, sama ka sa amin. I'm gonna introduce you into something. So they brought me to Victory, Makati. Doon ko ulit naramdaman yung sense ng community, yung sense ng family, yung importance ng relationship ko with the Lord. Then sabi ko, Lord, I'm gonna surrender everything sa'yo. During this time, mag-ooperate na ako ng November. I'm gonna start the business. Sabi ko, Lord, I wanna start fresh. Guide mo na ako dito. Surrender everything to you. Side by side na tayo. Okay na, Lord, ah. Ano na tayo? Dikit na tayo, Lord. Not knowing na hindi pala yun yung true surrender. I mismanaged the money. My business partner mismanaged the money also. One Sunday, when I checked the bank account, it was 0 balance. My initial response was, Lord, bakit? Bakit kung kailan nag-surrender na ako sa'yo, ito pa yung nangyari. But I can't explain, hindi ko din ma-explain kung bakit there is inner peace in me na kahit wala na akong pera, I don't know paano ako mag-operate. Pag titignan ko yung financials ko, hindi ko tagal alam kung paano ako nakasurvive. Masasabi ko lang is grace lahat ni Lord. Actually, feeling ko hindi ko kailangan si Lord. Pero sobrang nagkamali ako. I've tried everything that I knew, but it all failed. I needed to trust the Lord.
I am thankful that this opportunity of fostering even my nephew Khalil have given me so much blessing in terms of understanding other people than yourself. An experience that taught me about becoming a steward, becoming a mentor, and becoming even a father to those who I should not be a father to.
Siguro I wouldn't be here if hindi nag-invest ng time and effort si Tito and si Tita. It's the constant reminder nila Tito, nila Tita sa akin that there is still hope in Jesus. And I want to live like that, inching people closer to Christ.